Update: my best and dearest friend of 25 years is living with me temporarily and we had a relationship. I am 25 years old. I have received tons of messages and comments. I will give an update and then that will be it. I also wanted to clarify that she was not in a bad relationship or anything like that. She wasn't kicked out of her apartment and forced to live here because of some kind of abuse or anything like that. Just a bad roommate situation and she needed to get out. I also wanted to clarify why she was so nervous. We have been inseparable since the 5th grade. I consider her a part of myself. Every remarkable thing I have experienced in life, she was there. I don't have a good relationship with my family and I wasn't good then either. I spent a lot of time at her house. So when I was in the hospital for a while last year, she took care of everything. She is the first name in my emergency contacts. I was very weak and suffering from problems stemming from the pandemic. I gave her my social security number and all my information and she took care of everything. She visited me every day, even when I told her she could call if she didn't want to drive into town. This is a waste, but I still don't want to get into her personal business here. But I have been supporting her through a difficult time lately. Even before she started living with me 4 months ago. My work let me off in the middle of the work day for the vacations. My friend starts her shifts later and usually works until midnight. So when I got home we had a long talk. She told me that she was always attracted to me, but she saw me as a brother. Even when we fooled around with each other in our preteen/teen years she said it didn't mean anything. But last year when she got a call saying I was in the hospital, she realized how important I am to her. I had a similar experience but on the other side. I could have died and all I could think about was how important she is. She was literally there every day. I had other friends visit me too, but she was the one who was there the most. Even if she couldn't stay very long. Her visits were very nice. Being in the hospital and confined to a room for a long time is the loneliest feeling in the world and I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. We have both said we have feelings for each other. We are both afraid of losing our friendship, but we can't ignore these feelings. We are already more than friends. We live together and have had relationships. So let's give it a try. We hugged and kissed before he left for work. It was really nice. Comments. 1. If you so is also your best friend, that doesn't mean you won't have tests, but they seem to make the road a little easier. I have over 40 years of experience, be honest with each other. 2. Man, I'm so happy for you, enjoy everything that's coming your way. You deserve it, and I'm glad you made it out of the hospital safe and sound. 3. Being buddies in real life with your best friend is awesome, 11 out of 10 highly recommended when it's doable. Remember how terribly important communication is, and when things aren't perfect remember that you are best friends. Keep having fun together. 4. I wish I was you dude. I'm so jealous stranger on the internet. Remember this movie material. Give it a chance, it's a fact. You two are in denial on the plus side, let it flow and love each other. You actually made this internet stranger smile. You gave me a little more hope for the human race. Bless your hearts, good luck. Update us. The world is small, everything comes full circle. 5. Yeses, thanks for posting your story and updating. I wish you all the luck in the world. I've been thinking about you guys all day. I know you are just starting out in the realm of romantic relationships, but it sounds like you already have your soulmate. Thanks for giving me hope that these relationships still exist. 6. Many people marry their best friend, and that is what often keeps your relationship going. You have a long history with her, so why won't it evolve into something more? Most people don't turn down a chance at true love for fear of ruining a friendship. Or, if they do, they regret it eventually. Go for it. 7. I married my best friend. We really got to know each other during the pandemic, as we were together for a few weeks at first, and we opened up about everything. She felt something much quicker for me, but in July 2020 I confessed my feelings to her. We have a baby due in 2 months. She credits my willingness to be open with her during the friend phase, Because I let my guard down when I wouldn't have otherwise if we had been dating. Go for it. You don't want to look back and wonder what would have happened if. 8. Lifelong friendships can evolve into relationships. You both seem to love each other but are afraid of hurting each other. A relationship like this can thrive into something beautiful if you're already this close now. 9. Many people would kill to have their best friend as a partner. That means there is trust and respect. But, romantic relationships are different no matter what. You can say things to a friend that you can't say to a lover, and vice versa. So don't try to maintain a friendship with love stuff. It's a new relationship and the old one is gone, it can't come back. Don't try to keep it. Start a new path together and always move on. And never, ever take her for granted because she was a friend. She is your partner and lover. Treat her as such and always show her love, not just friendship. She's different now in ways you can't imagine. 10. This is a great update, I am so happy for you. I was friends with my husband for 6 years before we were together and we had the same issues, fear of losing our friendship, etc. Now we have been together for 8 years, it's amazing when your spouse is also your best friend. 11. Dude, I can't help but smile for you. That happy feeling you mentioned watching her make eggs? That's one of those guy things that is such an amazing feeling. I can understand the predicament you find yourself in. Romantic emotions and commitment definitely add complexity to the relationship. It may be due to something akin to Stockholm Syndrome, or life may have put you in a perfectly timed set of circumstances to give you a gateway to what is a very real candidate to be your future wife, as you can't seem to trust/enjoy the company of any other woman as much as you do with her. This is the classic definition of a marriage. Your wife should be your best friend. After all, we only live life once. My best advice is, do what makes you happy and think about it along the way, don't let your anxiety ruin it. Strike iron while it's hot. Do it while you can. You won't get this opportunity again, and if you do, maybe a decade from now, it's not going to be the same and you know it. She sounds like a great partner to me, and as long as you know she's not tainted in her relationships, hasn't been abused, hasn't cheated, hasn't been a control freak, then I think the right thing to do is make her your wife. I am very happy for you. Not because I say so, but because the things you've described sound like you really love this girl. In a sea of what seems like endless posts about infidelity and people screaming, "Oh the horror," about people's approach to relationships, your story stands out as an example of what a real relationship between two people can lead to.